because these are too important. We cannot ignore. Otherwise, we will be ignored and we will be in trouble. So the first thing is there that we are to find life. And where is life? In our own home. As in physical life, you have your own home, and that if the king is to enjoy his kingdom, he cannot enjoy his kingdom without finding the throne of his kingdom. First, he has to go to his throne of his kingdom, occupy his throne, and from there he can control all the situation of his kingdom. Everything will be at his beck and call. But if he does go to his kingdom or throne of his kingdom and wanders in his kingdom without the authority of his being king, then he will not be accepted anywhere. He may try his level best, but he will fail. All his efforts will be of no fruit. This is the thing, that we want life and we want peace. We don't want to suffer, and this is not possible till you go to the kingdom and occupy a throne and have authority on everything which is there for you to serve. That they are at your call, and those who are opposite to you, enemy to you, that you have been able to control them, and they are no more to act as enemies or something horrible ones, and everything is there that you can see now everything is okay. All are my friends, and those who had been my enemies, they had also no chance to remain my enemies, and they had also to accept me as my friends, and they are also now my friends, and I have only friends. There is no one who is there. There I am to be little suspicious, or little to be careful, and I can enjoy. Till this state is not reached, in this life, this physical body, you cannot say that I am living as a human being, or I have some sympathy for myself, or I have some knowledge, I have some wisdom. We are totally taken away, every knowledge, every wisdom from us, and we are being driven heedlessly by the negative power according to his own impulse, own hypnotic control. And everybody is thinking and acting under his control. Nobody is as per yourself. None of you is your own self. Everybody is driven by the evil, by the negative power, because evil is ruling our hearts in this world. And till we do not get rid of this evil control and do not get connected with our God and our own self, we will not be able to feel in a good condition, in a livable condition, not to talk of enjoyable condition. This we have not been able to understand. And how you can call yourself that you have got some wisdom, you have some knowledge. You have no knowledge, you have no wisdom. That is why I told, seeing we see but we do not perceive. Hearing we hear, but we do not understand. But we have got, because we have got a mind which has got no understanding and no feeling. When we have got no understanding and no feeling, it can only understand and feel its own self, of the negative power, of the evil. Then evil will live, evil will enjoy, evil will go along with its own way of enjoyment, which will be at our cost. We will have to be sacrificed, and we are offering ourselves a sacrifice to him. To whom we are sacrificing ourselves? To the evil. Why don't we sacrifice ourselves to our own self, where our sacrifice will not be a sacrifice, it will be a blessing for us. He will give us life. God is our life. God is our self. Kingdom of God is for us, and everything of this world is also for us. But when we are accepting the Master and his instructions, and that is final, and that we surrender to him, as child sends to the mother and father. Whatever the father or mother say, the child has no thought of it, or some kind of suspectness or suspiciousness that it can be wrong, or I may think myself what is good for me. I may not accept the mother or father, and then child cannot do himself any good because he doesn't know anything. This is our condition. If you pose your intellect or mind or understanding anywhere opposite to the instructions of the master, there you are done away with. There you will be lost. There you will be suffering. There you will find everything horrible. You will lose everything. It is only the words of the master that are your lighthouse, that will give you light and that will show you the way, and you will reach your destination. He says, if you love me, keep my commandments. That those who love me and keep my commandments, and they are my disciples, they belong to me, I belong to them. But those who do only the will of the mind, they are not any of me. They may be my brothers, they may be my sisters, they may be my relatives, my friends, physically, in the physical world, but I cannot say because they are not for me. They are working under the control of the mind, and which mind is controlled by the evil. They do not belong to me because they are hurting themselves, they will hurt me also. They are killing themselves, they will kill me also. How can I say them my brothers or sisters or friends? How can I deceive myself? These people of the world have got no understanding and no feeling, and they do go on doing what is the control of the or dictates of the mind and the evil, and they are really suffering. They will suffer. And those who will follow me, they will find the way of life for eternity. They will not suffer. They will enjoy. So, my dear, is this way of life has been understood by you? Have you been able to decide something for you that what is your way of life? Actually, God has given you to act. This way, this life of action has only been given to the man. All other species of life are only to go along in some fixed way of their lifestyle. They have no feeling to improve something, or they have no agency, doership that they can change, they can do something. Sometimes we say that we have got some destiny. According to destiny, someone is suffering or something, some better. But destiny is nothing for us. Destiny has been given to us by the negative power, that you have to go along with your karmas, your actions as fruit. But God says, my dear, I am your destiny. I am your maker, and I can make you everything. I am the doer. In the beginning was the Word, and Word was with God, and Word was God, and everything was made by Him. Come to me. I will make everything good for you, and I will unmake everything which is harmful to you. All destiny will be no more for you. I am your destiny. I am your everything. I am your Father. I am yourself. Come to me, O ye weary and heavy laden, I will give you rest. I will give you peace. Have you understood it? Not. As I see, I may not say none of you, but still I feel that it is right that I can say none of you. But it is not that I am hopeless, that if I am still alive and you have to come to me and you did not come to me, I can feel that you can come to me. Till you are alive, I can expect that you will come to me. Because there is some working power in you, acting power in you, and till that power is acting in you, there is hope. But when that acting power is no more in you, then I will be feeling hopeless that these souls have been lost and these will suffer, and it is very hard, too hard, that my children are suffering, although they had been given the chance of 80 years, 90 years, or 100 years of age, and all this age, they had been told to change to the way of life, but they have not been able to do it, and really horrible. I am sad, not sorry, but I am sad. So this should not be condition. If you have not been able to do something, there are still some breaths we have got, some moments we have got, and we hope that we can live maybe 1 or 2 minutes, or 3 minutes, or 4 minutes at least. And if this one moment, each moment which we are having put into the direction of God, that will save us. Because this direction is important. And when you begin to move in that direction, the helping factor at once is available and will take you to the destination. My master, Sant Singh, used to give an example that there was a mouse who was running very fast, very fast, very fast. And there was a pigeon who was flying in the air. He saw that this poor fellow is running hard and hard. What is his destiny? What is the hardness in him? He is running so hard. He came down and asked, "Where are you going?" "I am going to my pilgrimage place." "Where it is?" "It is about 100 kilometers from here." "Oh my dear, how you will reach there? There may be some streams, some mountains in the way. There might be some dogs. They will eat you up. There are some cats who eat you up. And with this speed, how will you be able to traverse 100 kilometers? You are a mouse, small mouse." Then he told, "Who has asked you for advocation? Go away. I have not asked you anything. Why are you wasting my time? These 2 moments which you have talked to me and I had to stop to listen to you, I have wasted. Let me go along. I will reach my destination." And when this determination was there, then the pigeon took hold of that mouse and was flying with that mouse and was telling that where your destination comes, you tell me, I will drop you over down over there. And just in 1 hour, 2 hours, they were reaching. This helping factor God has sent to you as master. That's why he has taken seat in you, that any moment you think of the master, any moment you think of the sound, any moment you think of the light or God, at once he is in action to help you. Okay, I am here to control all your negative outgoing faculties, and I will make every kind of suitable circumstances for you, and will arrange that you are there at the destination, and no negative power will be able to control you or create any problem for you. So this kind of arrangement which is really there for you, so wonderful, you are to take care of it, that there is something which is there for you, and nothing is there which is impossible and hard. Nothing is hard, nothing even impossible. You cannot say impossible. And that what has been given to you by Master, it is so easy. He has made it so easy that it is practical for all of you. Just ask him, just think of him and ask him that I want this. He will say, okay. He will never say it's hard for me or it's hard for you. You are not suitable for it. And you have to wait for it. He say, okay, yes. He will always say, ready, yes. Ready, yes. Not little after 2 minutes or 3 minutes. At the same moment, he will say, okay, come on, I will take you. Such a help is there which is available to you. And without this help, you cannot. Nobody could, nobody can. You may and devote anything, you may just cut your body, just pieces and pieces, for the sake of finding God, you will not find. People had gone through. They had burnt themselves into fire. They had jumped into the water. They have fallen down from the top of the hill, mountains, but they could not find anything. Lifelong they had been getting tortured in the wilderness for finding God, but they could not find anything. Because the way they are that except you are helped by the Master, you cannot find Him. And that this is given in all scriptures, and this is truth. I have also in my life struggled so hard in my ways, I could not find anything. And then God had arranged that I was connected to my Master by His grace, and then I could find connected at the same moment. That when Master comes, all that toil which one may go through millions of years and bears no fruit, that in a moment He can tell you, He can connect you. In India there was a person who came to me early morning that I have to go somewhere, I want initiation. I asked some person that prepared some tea for him, and I will try to initiate him. And that person was initiated and tea was still not yet ready. And he had gone. It took only 2 minutes. And that initiation was given. No doubt initiation as a regular process takes about 2.5 hours. But it can be just in an eyesight. That a look. When Master looks, He initiates you. And He can show you to see something, and He can give you something to hear just in a moment. That such like a helping factor is there with you, and that is available to all without any obligation, of any kind of obligation. And that